Hey guys, Jan here in the Northview Mall Shop with part 3 of our slot car 124 scale Ferrari 599 by Revell kit build. We're having a great time with this, guys. Thanks for tuning in with the previous videos. As you remember, as we left off last time, we'd gotten our body assembled and we were dealing with the 124th scale rental chassis that was donated to us by Mike at the Racers Rec Room. Check out the link below. If you're from the area, book a party. It's a great time, money well spent. As you remember, we lined up our body with our chassis, and we were about a ½ inch too short. After having our friend add a ½ inch width of metal in the front half so we wouldn't interfere with our belt length, we landed with something like this. Hopefully it picks up on the camera. As you see, the wheels, where the axles are going to run with the wheels, are now perfect. Let's break this apart a little bit, and we will explain how we got there. Alright, messing up our good primer job. Here you go. You can see ½ inches added right here. Now guys, it's not a poor welding job. My buddy is trained professional, amazing workmanship he does. The problem what he ran into is if he would have burned this in and made it look perfect and seamless, this would be so warped it wouldn't even be usable. Really thin 16 gauge steel for the OEM. The smallest piece he had was 18 gauge original. The smallest he had was 16 gauge on shelf. So I just got him to use the stuff he had. Surprisingly, it adds a fair amount of weight to it. So, you know, if we were building this car for racing, we would be looking at other options, but this is not a race. This is definitely just show, build it, make it work, run it on the track for you, show you guys, do some videos, and then we're going to shelve it, show it at some shows, but not, you know, this isn't a competitive racing car. After we got everything welded, we cleaned it up really good with just some soap and water, let her dry, Duplicolor black primer. This is going to look great under that, underneath of that Ferrari. Where we're at right now with this, we've got everything glued, we got everything sanded, the mold lines, where are they, down through here on both sides, one through here, and then some mold lines along the top ridges here. We just clean those up. We're gonna have to go back in and do some scribe work here just to bring the lines back in where we had to fill and glue, and then we're ready to do our color sand, or our prep sanding. We'll probably go 600, 1200, 1500, maybe to 2 grand. We'll see how it looks, and then we're ready for primer. And then obviously we're going Ferrari red, so we'll probably do a gray or black primer for that. I'm gonna give a shout out to our good friend Scott over at Elm City Hobby. He pointed out a very, very valid, and I think he's nailed it 100% point. These mirrors probably should have been pinned as well for rigidity. Scott has a great point. The only thing I say is when this thing leaves the track, pinned or not, I don't think it'll make a difference. But pinning the mirrors would have been crucial when it came to painting, because obviously the mirrors themselves are red, the mounting for the mirrors are black in this area. Now I'm going to do a ton of taping to not ruin a good paint job to get the black in there. If it was pinned, could have drilled them, pinned them, removed them, painted, installed, wouldn't have to worry about masking off and painting black with the brush. So, you know, Scott brought up a great point. It's a technique, pinning, that I think is not used nearly enough in the shop here. And you know what? Maybe we should do a video on it someday. But anyway, that's where we stand, guys. We're having fun with this. You guys seem to be enjoying it. That's cool. Once again, check the link out below. Racers Rec Room. Contact Mike to book yourself a party. You won't be disappointed. It's a hell of a lot of fun. And if you guys don't believe me, stay tuned. We're going to do some videos here when we're done this project from his track with a quick interview with Mike. You guys will see how much fun this is. Racer Rec Room. Check out the link in the bottom. Peace. Adios. If you like what you see, share.